Hejsan allihopa och välkommen till en ny video här. Idag ska vi spela A Fisherman's Tally. Talle, batongen. Titta, vad händer? Jag har tittat lite vad jag spelar ska handla om. Det är några escape-spel som jag har förstått det. Mer så vet inte jag riktigt egentligen. Hint, ja det kan jag behöva. Och vi fastnar någon gång. Det är bara att det ska vara sjukt snygg grafik. Hoppas är på att jag ska stå still.
Now, stop me if you have heard this one before.
Ooh.
Once upon a while ago, there was a fisherman's puppet, carefully made by hand. The puppet lived a simple life inside a model lighthouse, with everything in its place. And every day began the same way when he brushed his wooden teeth. Well, if you don't think wooden teeth need brushing, you've never had a cavity and a splinter at the same time. Next, he put a log inside his little stove to warm things up.
Jaha, det fanns en teleport. Ja, ska vi kasta in ved här alltså? Kanske ska öppna det först då.
Nice and warm, safe from the storm. Next he would take his duster and carefully dust his lucky seashell over there on the shelf.
Kablarna är alltid i vägen. Så,
his routine never changed. Next he would dust the little seashell on the shelf in the corner.
In the corner?
There. The shell reminded him of the sea when it was calm.
Oi.
Next, the fisherman would open wide his window to check the weather.
Nej, fel knapp. Ja, nu ska jag kolla vad det är för väder ute.
A quiet sea tonight.
Ja, det ser ut att vara ganska lugnt.
And most important, every day he would work on his latest model. There, in the center of the room, a perfect model of his own little lighthouse. Exactly every detail. It was nearly finished too. Only 2 pieces needed to be added to the replica. The little model cabinet and the final section of the wall. Yes, the model should be a perfect replica. There was a section of the wall missing and a model good. Now, the final touch. A tiny puppet of himself to put inside.
Men jag saknar huvudet där.
There. Lucky this model snapped together. Now the little puppet could go in its little rocking chair inside. Tired out from his routine, the fisherman will rest his aching wooden bones in his own rocking chair and go to sleep. And dream of models. Safe inside, where the smell of paint and glue was always fresh, where the world was simple and snapped together. The puppet would follow his routine, brush his wooden teeth, dust his lucky shell, and work on his model.
Det där var jag gör hela dagarna. Det är samma sak hela tiden.
Within worlds, walls within walls, closing out the storm so it could never reach inside.
En storm, det är jättemycket storm.
Something changed.
Nej, fel knapp. Jag vill se vad som står. Skjutspelet och sätter man sig på det här? Ja, det är helt fel för mig. Så annars fel så här. Gud vad högt det var.
Fishing season has begun and stocks are looking thin again this year. We all know there's a big catch waiting out there somewhere, but hold your hauling lines. Reports are saying a huge storm is blowing in. It might be nothing, but better safe than salvage, I always say. Coming up next, another hour of thrilling nautical news after these messages.
Jaha, nu ser det ut att bli storm. Nu blir det becksvart. Jaha, laddar. Det är mer om jag hade haft ett stort rum så jag hade haft 5 gånger 5 meter och är. Då hade jag liksom kunnat gå runt hela det här spelet säkert. Jaha.
Every morning the fisherman's back to walk inside his model lighthouse with everything in its place. And he began his day the same way. Except this morning, something felt different. Mon Dieu, the window had been boarded up. The fisherman didn't remember doing that. Even when the storm came, he was safe in here. But no two silly planks of wood were going to get between him and his routine.
Vad är enkelt här då? Spelet. Ja, ska jag bort med det?
He needed some air. He had to find a way to pry off the boards. This would do. What was it Papa used to say? Use the right tool for the right job.
Så.
Nearly there.
Ja, ingen av
What was this feeling? The fisherman hadn't felt like this for a long
Sänga in
time.
så här, det är ju katastrof. Så. Och så.
At last, the smell of the ocean. But outside, not the sea. He couldn't believe his wooden eyes. Outside the room was another room, a replica room. And standing in it, a huge but very familiar figure of a fisherman. And he knew that if that huge figure were to turn, its face would be very familiar. Sacre bleu! If this was what lay outside, then what was inside his own little model lighthouse, in the model of his own room?
Okay.
It was all there inside the model, exact in every detail. But the tiny version of himself, it was moving. He was inside the model, he was outside the model, and just who was pulling all the strings?
Dear listeners, a general alert to all lighthouses. In spite of all of our thrilling up-to-the-minute warnings, a lone boat has gone out into the storm. Lighthouse keepers, make sure your lights are shining bright. I repeat, a lone boat has gone out into the storm.
The lighthouse. The world might be folding in on itself, but only one thing mattered now. He had to turn on the lighthouse lamp high above. The life of a fellow sailor was at stake. A huge anchor blocked the only door. Whoever did it must really want to keep the storm out, or keep something in.
Ja, men vänta då. Om jag lyfter bort taket så.
Of course. As below, so above. When he lifted the tiny anchor, the large one was lifted by his giant self.
Ja, så jag lyfter ner så ankret här. Det lägger vi på bordet här. Så, nu trycker jag på fel knapp igen. Och nu borde jag kunna gå ut.
Zut! The door was locked. He must have put the key somewhere last time he left this room. Now, when was that? And then, my friends, the strangest thing happened. Inside this room where he knew every cranny and nook, an unfamiliar voice said,
Hey, you. Yes, you, the scruffy-looking puppet. Yeah, you with the strings. Over here, on the shelf.
On the shelf?
Yeah, I'm talking to you. Are you cracked in the cockle? Why did you move the anchor? Why? Oh, why did you take the roof off?
The fisherman. He
Jag
felt
ska dit
that.
upp.
Well, his lucky shell had just started talking to him, and very rudely too, so he did not feel so great.
Nej,
You
jag mår
test
inte alls
me
bra.
every day and you thought I just had nothing to say? I'm an hermit crab, Sonny, and you might not appreciate a nice quiet hiding spot, but I do. Now, shh.
And what are we hiding from?
I'm hiding from the storm. Why do you think I stole the key?
The key? The key? Where is it?
Jag har.
Fiddler crab sticks.
The fisherman took a deep breath. Oh, hermit crab, craftiest of all crustaceans, I must get to the top of the lighthouse. Those sailors out there may be looking for us. We must be brave.
Brave?
Är det här?
Brave? If you can't find me my hat, I will be the captain, of course. And the captain needs his hat and a life preserver, just in case. Then, just this once, we will be brave.
Well, of course, courageous Captain Crab, said the fisherman. Your hat and a life preserver. Now, where would an everyday wooden puppet find a tiny life preserver and a hat fit for a crab?
Ja, jag antar att jag ska leta sin hatt då. Det?
That doesn't look right. Keep going. If you knew what was out there, mon ami, you'd probably live in a shell too.
Det också står inte i cirkeln också. Ja, men hur ska jag veta vad den är någonstans? Hä? Nej, inte där heller.
I feel the storm coming. No. No.
Ett stort finger. Men... Vad?
I won't move until I'm less scared. This scruffy-looking puppet wants us all dead.
Ja, hur... Det är häftigt med sådana här spel. Men vart är hans
I'm
hatt?
still waiting for that hat and the life preserver. My outfit's incomplete without them. Then
Ja, men hur
I
ska jag
think
veta
I
var
will
den är
help you
någonstans
get
då?
the key to the top of the lighthouse.
Det var tomt. Ja. Men vart är den då?
So, did you find something? Let's have a look.
Ja, men... Ja, men vart ska jag titta mer någonstans då?
I should have moved Shell years ago, I know. But I never found the courage to live with this crazy weather outside. Now, here is the biggest storm and you want me to leave? This is insane.
Ja, men hur ska jag... Jag puttar light och det.
If you knew what was out there, mon ami, you'd probably live in a shell too.
Det är bara fiskeböcker. Men hur fasken? Jag vet inte var din hatt är någonstans. Jag har på tittat.
So, did you find something? Let's have a look. Find me a hat and a life preserver. Then I'll consider giving you the key to get to the lighthouse and making you my first mate as well.
Det måste vara den här ifrån någonting. Ja, men här är ju... Ja, hur får man fram en hit då? Ja, man tycker här eller? Nej. Och det var samma sak. Ja, men jag vet inte vad det var så här. Men vart mer ska jag leta?
I never found the courage to live with this crazy weather outside. Now, here is the biggest storm and you want me to leave? This is insane.
Kan man ta bort den här?
I won't move until I'm
Ja. Men jag känner mig helt korkad.
I should have moved Shell years ago, I know. But I never found the courage to live with this crazy weather outside. Now, here is the biggest storm and you want me to leave?
Ja, men vart ska jag leta? Jag har letat överallt nu. Det är fortfarande ingenting. Bara massa böcker. Ja.
I feel the storm coming. No.
Vänta då. Här! Har vi ingenting. Ja, vart mer kan det finnas någonstans?
Did you find something? Show me. Show me.
Men det sprattrar ju till här. Men här? Finns ingenting.
I should have moved Shell years ago, I know. But I never found the courage to live with this crazy weather outside. Now, here is the biggest storm and you want me to leave? This is insane.
Jag bör kunna lägga tillbaka sig, men...
I'll admit, I'm a curious
Jag vill ha en...
asking you all this stuff. But this storm is really, really scary, believe me.
Men vad händer nu då?
If you knew what was out there, mon ami, you'd probably live in a shell too.
Nej, inte där är det.
So, did you find something? Let's have a look.
Nej, jag har inte hittat någonting.
If you knew what was out there, mon ami, you'd probably live in a shell too. I don't think that will help.
Nej.
The fisherman had a life preserver hanging on the wall. He should give it to the crab.
Hänga on the wall. Jag hörde inte, han inte det. Hang on the wall.
Have you found anything? Bring it to me when you find something.
Vad är det min arm nu då? Varför är den så jättelångt bort för? Så jag kan bygga tillbaka. Nej.
This is more likely to squash me than save me. Absolutely not. How's it going? The storm is getting closer. I'm not joking.
Men han är jättebra. Hur gör den här då?
No, don't think so.
Den här då? Nej. On the wall? Vad fan ska jag hänga på väggen?
If you knew what was out there, mon ami, you'd probably live in a shell too.
Den här då?
No good. C'est pas ça.
Hej.
How's it going? The storm is getting closer. I'm not joking.
Ja, men jag vet inte riktigt. On the wall?
Did you find something? Show me. Show me.
Nej, men... Jag fattar inte riktigt. Vill du ha den här?
So, did you find something? Let's have a look. No, don't think so.
Hej, strunt i det då. Den här då? Nej. I den här
I
eller?
don't think that will help.
Vill du ha hustak då?
Have you found anything? Bring it to me when you find something. No, don't think so.
Hanging on the wall.
How's it going? The storm is getting closer. I'm not joking.
Helt ärligt, jag fattar ingenting. Jag är helt dum i huvudet eller? Här tror man här då.
That doesn't look right. Keep going. Oh, did you find something? Show me. Show me.
Ja, men det ser ut som den här. Så man skulle ha den här.
Try it in a smaller size.
Vänta ett tag. Nu tror jag vet.
Won't move until I'm less
Ja.
scared.
Ja, vänta. Jag tror jag fattar.
Puppet wants us all dead, it seems.
Nu slår jag i massa saker. Jag får ställa mig stå mitt och ringen.
There. Now put it around my shell. Good.
Hur dum är man? Jag tänker inte på det lilla huset.
No good. C'est pas ça. Now I just need a hat. How else will people know I'm in charge?
Ja, men Unigod, så här kan inte jag ha min hand. Alltså det går ju inte om jag ska ta någonting nära. Jag måste ta med den här. Så vi tar en liten paus. Bara så att jag kan starta och se om det här släpper. Då var vi tillbaka då. Nu ska vi ge den här till igen om igen.
Good.
Nu är mina händer som ska.
I feel more
Vi omvända från början nästan.
Now I just need a hat. How else will people know I'm in charge?
You need his hat. Jag tänkte det som anket där, vad fast kan påminna mig om en hatt här då. Som ingen annan har dugit. Åh, vad jäklar. Så, jag står tillbaka glasögonen rätt.
If you knew what was out there, mon ami, you'd probably live in a shell too. I don't think that will help.
Nej. Jaha, så ser ut. Kan jag ta min mössa? Jag kunde inte. Det ska hälsa i sig.
I'll admit, I'm a curious crab asking you all this stuff. But this storm is really, really scary, believe me.
Är det gubben i månen där uppe? Jag kan påminna dig om en hatt.
I should have moved Shell years ago, I know. But I never found the courage to live with this crazy weather outside. Now, here is the biggest storm, and you want me to leave? This is insane.
Do you have?
No good. C'est pas ça. Without a hat to my name, how will people know to address me as mon capitaine?
Like a hat. Oh, häftigt.
Did you find something? Show me. Show me.
Like a hat.
How's it going? The storm is getting closer. I'm not joking.
Det är huvudtaget.
Have you found anything? Bring it to me when you find something. No, don't think so. I should have moved Shell years ago, I know. But I never found the courage to live with this crazy weather outside. Now, here is the biggest storm, and you want me to leave? This is insane.
Oj. Nej, nu börjar min hand ur igen.
Make you my first mate if you find me a captain's hat.
Varför buggar alltid min hand ut för? Jag orkar inte jag köra om så det får det vara så här.
Have you found anything? Bring it to me.
Nej, för min hand buggar ur.
I should have moved Shell years ago, I know. But I never found the courage to live with this crazy weather outside. Now, here is the biggest storm, and you want me to leave? This is insane. I don't think that will help.
Min hand buggar ur. Vänta, vad händer om jag startar om handkontrollen då? Vi tar en liten paus. Igen. Och vi är tillbaka och det hjälpte inte tydligen.
Show me.
Ja, men vad ska vi kunna ha som ditt huvudmål? Alltså. Oj. En jättestor kopp här ute i rummet.
The fisherman remembered he had his old hat safely stored somewhere. The crab may like it.
Han har sin egen hatt någonstans. Jag var tusan då. Jag letar överallt.
If you knew what was out there, mon ami, you'd probably live in a shell too.
There might be something in the cabinet, but the handle was missing. Was there another handle somewhere?
Ah, hörni. Hur dum får man vara? Vart tog ankaret vägen? Hallå? Ankaret? Där har ankaret. Okej, jag kommer bara få spela med höga handen på det här. Det går inte. Aha.
But the hat might be just a teeny tiny bit big for me.
Men det har det, för då ordnar vi. Ja, det blir ännu större. Så, om vi spelar den här, då blir den större. Men det är den där.
I'll admit.
Det blir också större. Hur gör man någonting större? Mindre.
But this storm is really, really scary, believe me.
Hur man en sak.
How's it
Det här
going?
jag tror jag är den
The
större.
storm is getting closer. I'm not joking.
Nej men nu håller den och ställer så dumma frågor. Det här.
Now,
Bra.
put it on me carefully. I have very delicate antennules.
Min hand håller på att bugga massor.
I'll admit. So, you found everything? Well, if a little wooden puppet like you can
Ja,
do this,
min
then,
hand bara buggar, men det är en
I
sak.
will be... Now, just let me get out of this... damn... shell.
Åh, det är fint i krabben där.
Easy. I feel so much lighter, and the world feels so much bigger. I don't think I can go back into my shell after... All right, let's do this. I'll help you open the door, so you can save your fellow silly old sailor. And
Ja, för det är någonting
as
i den
captain,
där.
shall courageously remain here, on guard. Now, let's see. Where did I leave the key? I was holding the key while I was repairing my shell. Then I had a sudden itch, and then... blast it. I don't remember.
The crab had lived his whole life inside this little shell. No bigger than the fisherman's hand. But he was safe.
Men här.
I've lost the key, mon ami. Forget your poor sailor. You'll never be able to save him.
Nähä. Oj. Och så. Ja. Alltså, hallå. Hur gick det här till? Hur?
I am embarrassed to admit, but alas, I have lost the key.
Nej, jag har då tappat den där buggar fast. Jaha, hur gör jag nu då? Jag tänker inte starta om en gång till. Det där... Nu! Jag kan... Jäkla kabel. Släppa. Vad tog den vägen? Nähä? Den teleporterar sig dit igen. Ja, men den är ju där. Här är nyckeln, krabbjäkel. Så.
That will do. All right, are you ready? Me too, I think.
Ja, nu har jag bara krabbskål i vägen.
Farewell, shipmate. I won't forget what you did for me. Your captain salutes you.
He would need to find his way up the tower in the darkness. And already he could hear the storm rising outside.
Jaha. Jag står med hytten på havet nu. Och mina händer är borta. Och på så släpper buggen då.
Fortsättning följer.